Do you know a single Mopar muscle car once sold for $4.8 million, more than most Ferraris? These are not just cars. They are 426 HEMI-powered legends, born from drag strips, NASCAR ovals, and showroom floors, now commanding prices that break records and redefine rarity. From one-of-one Charger Daytonas to plum-painted Challengers, and even factory sunroof beasts, this is the high-stakes world of the 10 most collectible Mopar muscle cars ever built. These machines were made to shake streets and rule auctions. So, how do you spot one? And how rare is too rare? Stick with us as we break it all down. Do not forget to subscribe for more power-packed stories. 1. 1970. Plymouth Duster Rapid Transit. The 1970 Plymouth Duster Rapid Transit is one of the rarest Mopars ever built, with only one unit produced as part of Plymouth's Rapid Transit System Caravan, a touring showcase of custom muscle cars. This unique 340 cubic inch V8 Duster delivered 275 horsepower and 340 pound-feet of torque, paired with standout custom bodywork and trim. Created to promote Plymouth's high-performance line, it toured alongside the Roadrunner, Barracuda, and Don the Snake Prud'homme's funny car. Despite standard Dusters being found for as low as $25,000, this rare showpiece fetched $264,000 at auction in 2019. While the exact top speed was never published, its engine was capable of 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds, making it both rare and surprisingly quick. 2. 1968 Dodge HEMI Dart. Superstock. The 1968 Dodge HEMI Dart Superstock was born for the drag strip, with only 80 units created through a factory collaboration with Hearst Performance. Each was stuffed with a 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, pumping out 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, mated to a Hearst automatic transmission. These stripped-down beasts were technically street-legal, but designed for the quarter mile, running 10-second passes and hitting 130 miles per hour in just 11 seconds. With lightweight fiberglass parts and no sound deadening, they screamed raw power. One example sold for $302,500, and with most destroyed on tracks, surviving cars are ultra-rare today. No official fuel mileage was ever published, because nobody cared. This was Mopar mayhem at its finest. 3. 1970 Dodge Charger RT. This 1970 Dodge Charger RT is one of only 56 units ever built with a 426 cubic inch HEMI V8 and 4-speed manual transmission, delivering 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. It featured the rare A34 SuperTrack POC with 4.10 gears, built strictly for performance. In pristine, unrestored condition with just 14,000 original miles, this car fetched $352,000 at auction, making it the most expensive second-gen Charger RT ever sold. Out of 112 total HEMI Chargers made in 1970, this model's low mileage and factory-matching numbers make it truly exceptional. The estimated top speed is over 140 miles per hour, and while fuel mileage was negligible, collectors value its originality and rarity above all. 4. 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner. The 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner stands as one of the rarest Mopar icons, with only 85 units produced featuring the 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, a factory 4-speed manual, and matching numbers. With 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, it could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 5.5 seconds and a top speed of around 140 miles per hour. This second-generation Roadrunner shattered records at a 2023 Mecum auction, selling for a stunning $500,000. Unlike its Belvedere and GTX siblings, this bare-bones muscle machine combined performance with true rarity. With original low-mileage examples nearly extinct, collectors consider it a top-tier investment. Fuel mileage was irrelevant. This car was built for dominance, not economy. 5. 1971 Dodge Charger RT. The 1971 Dodge Charger RT is among the rarest third-gen Mopars, with only 3 units produced, featuring a 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, 425 horsepower, and 490 pound-feet of torque. Painted in high-impact HEMI orange, this model includes a factory M51 power sunroof, making it one of just 3 to combine HEMI power with that feature. Previously owned by NFL linebacker Kevin Green, it also came with an automatic transmission, a unique choice for such a beast. Capable of running the quarter mile in 13.9 seconds, this Charger sold for a record $550,000, topping even second-gen models. Though fuel mileage was minimal, collectors prize its originality, color, rarity, and sunroof, proving uniqueness can drive value sky high. Enjoying the ride? Subscribe and hit the bell for more. 6. 1969 Dodge HEMI Coronet RT Convertible. The 1969 Dodge HEMI Coronet RT Convertible is a holy grail for Mopar collectors. Only 10 units were built with the 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, making 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. Even rarer, just one example is known to feature a 4-speed manual transmission, making it the only documented HEMI convertible of its kind. In 2016, it sold at auction for a staggering $687,500, topping all Coronet sales to date. This unique combination of raw muscle and open-top cruising could sprint the quarter mile in the mid-13-second range, with a top speed of nearly 140 miles per hour. No concern for fuel economy, of course. This was built for roaring torque, not mileage. 7. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. The 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona is already a Mopar rarity, with only 503 units officially produced for NASCAR homologation. Though experts estimate just 126 were built, and only 92 exist today. Among these, just 70 had the 426 cubic inch HEMI V8 with 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, and only 22 came with a 4-speed manual. This specific car is the only one finished in T5 copper metallic, making it a true one-of-one. Previously owned by David Spade, who bought it in 2015 for $900,000, he later sold it for a $530,000 profit in 2023. With a top speed over 200 miles per hour, this aerodynamic beast is pure muscle history. No concern for fuel mileage needed. 8. 1970 Dodge Challenger RT Convertible. The 1970 Dodge Challenger RT Convertible reached legendary status after one sold for a staggering $1,430,000 in 2019. Powered by a 426 cubic inch engine, HEMI V8, it delivered 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, capable of sprinting the quarter mile in the low 13-second range. Only 5 units were built with both a factory 4-speed manual and the SuperTrack POC, making this example ultra-rare. Finished in FC7 Plum Crazy Purple, the car was fully restored with matching numbers and original details, including a fender tag confirming its authenticity. While fuel mileage was minimal, collectors paid top dollar for this combo of color, power, and scarcity, making it one of the most valuable Mopars ever. 1970 Plymouth Superbird. The 1970 Plymouth Superbird is one of the most iconic aero warriors, with only 1,935 units built. Of those, just 135 were HEMI powered, and only 58 featured the 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, 425 horsepower, 490 pound-foot torque, and a 4-speed manual paired with the A33 track POC and 3.54:1 Dana rear end. This specific limelight green Superbird fetched a jaw-dropping $1,650,000 in 2023, outpricing the rarest Daytonas. Capable of a top speed over 150 miles per hour, its NASCAR roots and bold design make it a collector's dream. With ultra-low fuel mileage but unmatched street presence, this HEMI Bird proves that color, rarity, and power still rule the Mopar world. 10. 1971 Plymouth HEMI Cuda Convertible. The 1971 Plymouth HEMI Cuda convertible is the most valuable classic Mopar ever built. Powered by a 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, producing 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. It is one of only 3 factory-produced convertibles with a 4-speed manual transmission. At the 2021 Mecum auction, a Winchester gray metallic example received a record $4.8 million bid, although the reserve was not met. This car's rarity, color, and originality make it unmatched in the Mopar world. It can hit the quarter mile in the low 13-second range with a top speed over 140 miles per hour. With just 12 units produced in total, it remains the most collectible factory original muscle car ever built. Fuel economy never mattered here. In the end, these are not just muscle cars. They are legends carved in steel, built for speed, and remembered for their rarity. From million-dollar Cudas to one-of-a-kind Daytonas, each one tells a story of pure Mopar power. But here's the real question. If you had the chance, which one would you drive, and which one would you never sell? Drop a comment below with your pick. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more powerful rides like these.